What up? I'm using the good camera for once. I put 2 posts up on my space Instagram earlier today. One with some of the really long light trails that I've gotten over the last few days, and one with the best of the Milky Way pictures I've been able to get the last few days. I'm looking forward to going out tonight because I have a new thing that I'm going to get to play with. Over the last few weeks, I've been working with one of my friends that has a 3D printer to get an adapter printed for my telescope, a mount so that I could put my camera on the telescope, because I was able to figure out that if I lined up the telescope with the camera with no lens on it, just exposed the sensor, I was able to actually take pictures down the telescope. But it's only really easy to do that during the day when I've got a lot of light to work with and I can see what's happening. But I was like, if I was able to have a way to connect this to the front of the camera, that would solve the problem. Well, I do now. I went online and found somebody else who had created a 3D model for the Nikon mount system that the camera uses, and printed that. And he printed that in just PLA for me to test it, make sure that I could get it to actually work with the camera. And then I added on just a little tube at the end that goes into the telescope, and there's a thumb screw to pinch it in place. And then now I've got this set up. This does, and I've tested it. I can put it on the camera and I can look through it and I can take pictures through it. The question now becomes, how am I going to go about putting it on a tripod? Because this is heavy and the camera's heavy enough that I wouldn't be comfortable mounting one to a tripod and just hanging the other one off of the end. The whole issue with mounting it is that focus is done with these knobs, and that actually it physically moves where the camera would be attached to back. So I can't just have a board or something where I have 2 screws or have 2 separate, what I may end up doing is having 2 separate tripods tonight. What I'm thinking is eventually it'll be like a wood board, and one of them will be fixed in place, and it'll just the other one will slide. Whether that's the telescope sliding up or the camera sliding down, I'm not sure. But I have 2. I don't remember what he said this was printed in. Maybe ABS, I'm not positive. This, he said, I think was printed in PETG, and he said so they should both be pretty strong, and it's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to going and giving that some tests. All right. Honestly, that's about it. That's all I've got. So, see you tomorrow. Peace.